I'm going to reveal what to do if your YouTube channel isn't growing. And this video could potentially save your channel. My name is Matt Parr, I run 9 different YouTube channels, and I grew this channel to over 1 million subscribers. And I often start new channels, upload a bunch of videos on the channels, and then see no traction. And then I do just a couple things, and in some cases transform those channels into thriving businesses getting millions of views per month. So if you have a YouTube channel that's not getting any traction, not getting the views or subscribers that you want, don't worry, it's very possible that you could potentially turn that channel around. And in this video today, I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do on these channels in order to turn channels around from not getting the success that you want on YouTube to hitting your YouTube goals. So what exactly is it that I do, and how can you do what I do so you have success on YouTube? Well, in this video today, I'm going to be revealing the 3 simple things that you need to do if your YouTube channel isn't growing. And method number 3 is to optimize for search. So first of all, you want to look at your channel objectively and think about it if you were a viewer and you didn't own your own YouTube channel. Think about it from a viewer's perspective and objectively look at the videos you've uploaded on your channel. And ask yourself if the videos that you've uploaded, just looking at them on your channel page, if it's clear what your videos are about. Do the thumbnails and the titles on your videos clearly indicate what the video is about? And the reason that's important is because we want the YouTube algorithm to know what our videos are about and to know what audience to show those videos to. Because think about it, the YouTube algorithm and YouTube has billions of people watching this platform every single month. So it's got all the traffic and the views and subscribers that you need. So you just need to tell the YouTube algorithm what your video is about. And how exactly do you do that? Well, let's first talk about what not to do. First of all, I see so many people uploading videos to YouTube, titling them something along the lines of, I drove to the bank today, or you won't believe this amazing thing. And they might be doing this because they see other big YouTubers titling their videos like this. However, the thing you need to understand about big YouTubers who title their videos titles like this is that these big YouTubers already have an audience. And even if they titled their video the most crazy thing in the world, a certain percentage of those people who are subscribed to those YouTubers are still going to watch that content, no matter what their videos are about. And then, because the YouTube algorithm is getting data about what type of people are watching those videos, they know what type of people to surface those videos to, and hence the reason some of these videos by these big YouTubers get millions upon millions of views. But the problem is when you're starting out on YouTube, you don't have that audience to get those initial views on your videos, and therefore the algorithm doesn't know the type of people to promote your content to. And that's why it's imperative to initially optimize your videos for search results so that you can get that initial traction on your channel. And then what you can actually do is leverage that traction into getting into the suggested video feed of other popular videos and potentially absolutely blowing up your channel. So how do you actually do this? And what are some actual actionable steps that you can take to implement this ASAP? Well, the first thing we need to understand is that when YouTube is trying to figure out what our video is about and what to classify our video as, they don't automatically know out the gate. And initially, they need to use something called metadata to classify what your video is about. Now, what is metadata? Metadata includes your titles, your descriptions, the tags on your videos, the automated subtitles generated by YouTube based off of what you're saying in your videos. And think about it this way, YouTube is a machine and an algorithm trying to decipher across millions upon millions of videos and organize these videos and choose what videos to show to what people. And what you want to do is optimize your videos to take advantage of SEO or search engine optimization to get an unfair advantage in the algorithm. And here's how to do that. First of all, go to YouTube and search your niche in the YouTube search bar. And then take notes as to what the most popular videos that show up are and what videos are ranking for the term that you want to rank for. Take notes about what they title their videos, the types of thumbnails they're using, and don't directly copy exactly what they're doing, but instead use it as inspiration because this kind of content has been proven to already work on YouTube. So don't reinvent the wheel and instead apply the concepts from already popular YouTube videos into your own videos because that has already been proven to work. And you can also type in your niche in the YouTube search bar and then see what the automated suggestions from the dropdown that YouTube gives you are. These are going to be common searches that people are searching on YouTube in relation to your niche. For example, if you were doing something in the dog niche, you could just search dog on YouTube or dogs on YouTube or top 10 dogs in the YouTube search bar and then see what the recommended dropdown has. Oftentimes, this will give you a bunch of ideas for video ideas for your channel, and it'll show you what people are actually searching for on YouTube. And above all else, you want to think of it from a viewer's perspective. Think about your title and consider if your title is something that you would actually search for. For example, if you title your video something along the lines of, "You won't believe this happened today," hardly anybody on YouTube is searching for that exact term, and the way you're going to get that initial traction on YouTube is from search results. So you need to first rank your video in search results, and then once YouTube determines that your content is good and you're getting a high audience retention and a high click-through rate, and I'm going to reveal to you exactly how to do that in this video, but once YouTube sees that, then your video will be surfaced in many more places, including browse features, the suggested video tab, and many more places on YouTube, and this is how we can absolutely blow your channel and your videos up. Method number 2 is to upload at least 33 videos. So many people come to me and they say, "Matt, I've uploaded 11 videos on my channel. My channel's not getting any traction. What can I do? Is my channel just not going to take off at all?" And let me tell you, when you upload just a couple of videos on your YouTube channel, it's very rare that one of them is going to take off. Now, I have had exceptions in where I either get lucky or I choose a really good niche, and I have had instances in which one of my first videos on a particular channel took off, but let me tell you that this is very rare to happen. And after doing YouTube for almost 6 years now, I typically see traction on one of my videos within the first 33 videos that I upload. And this is what I like to refer to as the 33 rule. Now, sometimes I get traction before 33 videos, and sometimes I get traction a lot after 33 videos. But once we upload over 33 videos, we're beginning to get enough data to then reflect on and optimize our channel. So how do you analyze and reflect based off of this data? And how do you optimize your channel going forward to make sure you're giving your channel the best chance for taking off? And the first thing I recommend doing after you have around 33 videos on your channel is sorting your uploads by your most popular uploads and taking notes as to which videos of yours have gotten the most amount of views, and then make more videos like that. And even more important is taking notes on which videos of yours have the most amount of watch time, due to the fact that watch time is viewed very highly in the YouTube algorithm, and due to the fact that watch time is one of the main qualifiers for many of the exclusive benefits on YouTube, including the YouTube Partner Program, which eventually, if you're accepted into it, you can monetize your YouTube channel and make money from ads. It's also really important you take a look at something called your audience retention graphs, and you want to look at these for individual videos that you've uploaded. And I personally would recommend doing this once you have 33 videos on your channel on every single video that you've uploaded. Because once you have this amount of videos, you're beginning to get enough data. So how do you reflect on this data? Well, the audience retention graphs provided within your YouTube analytics will show you points in the video in which audience retention spikes, and usually something very interesting is going on in the video at that point, and it'll also show you points in the video in which the audience retention drops, meaning that people are clicking off your video, and that's bad. Whatever you're doing at that moment right there in the video, cut it out and never do it again in future videos. And I just recommend taking out a note sheet, opening up a Google Doc, and making notes as to what's going on in your particular videos at those particular points, and trying to understand what's making these people click off and what's making people watch more at this point, and doing as much of that as you possibly can in future videos. And just a couple tips when it comes to audience retention as well. Make sure you put a lot of fast cuts throughout the video. You don't want to give the viewer any chance to think about if they'd rather be watching something else. So make sure you have a lot of fast cuts and think about it from a viewer's perspective as well. If you were a viewer watching this particular piece of content, would you want what's being shown in the video at a given point? And if the answer is no, make sure to cut that out. And if you're looking at your audience retention graph and you don't really see any dramatic peaks or any dramatic valleys in the graph, one thing you can do is change the graph to relative audience retention. This way you'll see more pronounced variations on the graph. It's also really important to look at something called click-through rate. And your click-through rate is the average percent of people who click to watch one of your videos after seeing that video in places like search results, browse features, and the suggested video feed. And you might be saying, well, what's a good click-through rate? Well, I always recommend at least trying to do better than your channel average. So let's say your channel average is 4% on your channel. Every single new video that you upload, try to do at least 4% on that video. And things that influence the click-through rate on your YouTube video are your title and thumbnail. And I don't really recommend changing your title ever, but if your video has been up for a week and it has a worse click-through rate than your channel average, then I would recommend actually swapping out the thumbnail and seeing if the click-through rate goes up. And if it does, then you have a winner and you can keep that thumbnail. And also, YouTube tells us that most videos on their platform are within a 2 and 5% click-through rate. So if you want a number, I generally recommend trying to hit at least a 6% click-through rate on your YouTube videos, because that'll put you far ahead than most videos on the platform. And before we get to the number one method and the number one thing to do if your YouTube channel isn't growing, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you feel like I've given you value so far. And method number one is implementing something called similar metadata. And having similar metadata means keeping certain consistent keywords across every single video on your YouTube channel. So how exactly can you do this, and how do you know what the best keywords are to use? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that you only upload videos in a single niche. Don't upload car videos one day and gaming videos the next day. Upload just car videos on your channel, or just gaming videos, or whatever the niche that your YouTube channel is in. Only upload videos in a single niche. And if you don't yet have your niche, how can you find one? Well, I have a completely free training at the link in the description that goes over 3 of the best high CPM niches, meaning that you can potentially make more money in these niches, and I actually show you example channels in these niches, and that's at the link below. And also, I have a ton of videos on my YouTube channel going over different video ideas and niche ideas that you can use and implement on your channel. Now, when it comes to implementing similar metadata, you want to make sure that you have a similar set of tags that you put on every single video that you upload. And the way we do this is by keeping your channel in a single niche so that those set of tags relate to every single video that you upload. And I recommend trying to have at least 5 to 10 consistent tags that you put on every single video that you upload. And I also recommend having a section of your description, and in some instances, even a section of your title that's consistent across your uploads. And I realize that this isn't always possible on your YouTube channels, especially if many of your videos are about different things. However, I recommend trying to keep your videos on a single general theme, whether that be animal videos, tech videos, or psychology videos. But the key is to have at least 5 keywords that are in every single video that you upload on your channel. And how exactly does this help you blow up? Well, once you implement similar metadata on your YouTube channels correctly, what this will do is that all you have to do is get a little bit of search traffic on your YouTube videos, and then that search traffic can actually carry you a long way. Because getting just a little bit of search traffic, every single person who clicks to watch your video from search, and again, you only need a little bit, if you implement similar metadata correctly, then a high percentage of people who click to watch your videos will see another one of your videos in the suggested video feed to the right of your videos if you're watching on desktop, or below the video if they're watching on mobile. And even if just a small percentage of viewers click to watch another one of your videos, you can drive up your session times on YouTube, which is one of the most important factors on YouTube. And if you can do this, and if you have a high session time on your channel, then YouTube will reward you with all the views and the subscribers that you could ever want. And YouTube will actually start putting your video in the suggested video feeds of other popular videos, and this is how you can absolutely blow up on YouTube. I've had a handful of videos get over 10 million views each just by doing this method, and I've had over 70 videos get over 1 million views each. So this stuff really works, and if you want to find some of the best keywords to use, as well as some of the best niches to do this in, and join a community of people who are actually doing this, then consider joining my program called Tube Mastery and Monetization. And I'll leave a link down below to the program, and we have an incredible community with tons of student results, and I'd love for you to join it if you want to work with me.